Imagine standing at the crossroads of your life where every direction promises a different future. Now ask yourself, what is it that truly transforms our paths from what they are to what they could be? The answer, my friends, is as simple as it is profound. The power of decision. Decisions are the invisible architects of our lives, shaping more than just our days. They sculpt our destiny. Think about it for a moment. Reflect on a decision you made that seemed insignificant at the time. Perhaps it was attending a meeting, starting a book, or striking up a conversation with a stranger. Now consider how that single choice has woven its threads through the tapestry of your life. It's remarkable, isn't it? How a moment's decision can lead to a lifetime of consequence. But here's where it gets truly fascinating. Our lives are brimming with these moments of choice. Yet how often do we seize them with intention? How often do we stand at the crossroads, paralyzed by the fear of choosing the wrong path, letting precious opportunities slip like sand through our fingers? It is here, in these moments of hesitation, that we must remind ourselves of a fundamental truth. To decide is to take control of our destiny. Let me share with you a story that illuminates the transformative power of decision. There was once an individual, much like you and me, who lived a life of comfortable mediocrity. Days blended into one another, each as unremarkable as the last, until one day, faced with a seemingly insurmountable challenge, they made a decision. It wasn't a grand, life-altering choice, but a simple commitment to take a small step towards their dreams every single day. That decision was the pebble that started the avalanche, transforming their life from ordinary to extraordinary. This story isn't unique. History is littered with tales of men and women who, faced with pivotal moments, chose action over inaction, courage over fear. They understood that the power of decision isn't just about choosing the right path. It's about deciding to walk that path with purpose and determination. Now, I want you to think about the decisions you're facing in your own life. What are the dreams you've shelved because you're afraid to make the wrong choice? What greatness are you denying the world by standing still? Remember, the only wrong decision is the refusal to make one. By deciding to take action, to make a change, to chase your dreams, you're not just altering the course of your life. You're embracing the very essence of what it means to be alive. But let's not overlook the beauty of the decision-making process itself. It's not merely about the outcome, but about who we become in the process. With each decision, we grow stronger, more resilient, and more in tune with our true self. It's a journey of discovery, where the act of choosing becomes just as important as it. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us not be daunted by the multitude of choices before us. Instead, let us approach each decision with the knowledge that within us lies the power to shape our destiny. Let us decide not out of fear, but out of hope. Not because we are certain of the outcome, but because we are certain of our ability to endure, to adapt, and to thrive. In closing, I urge you to embrace the power of decision. Let it be the compass that guides you through the uncertainties of life. Remember, the future is not something we enter. The future is something we create, decision by decision. So I challenge you, from this moment forward, to make decisions that reflect your hopes, not your fears. To decide is to carve out a piece of the unknown and make it your own. This, my friends, is the essence of living a life by design, not by default. As we move forward, remember, the next decision you make could be the key to unlocking your potential. The first step on the journey to the life you've always dreamed of. The question isn't whether you will make a difference with your decisions, but what kind of difference you will make. With that, let's step boldly into the next chapter, where planning meets purpose, and our decisions become the building blocks of our destiny. In the tapestry of life, each thread is a decision woven together to create the masterpiece that is your existence. Imagine, if you will, standing before a vast forest, paths in every direction, each leading to a different destiny. The question that beckons, whispering through the leaves, is not which path is the easiest, nor which is the most direct, but rather which path is truly yours. This is the art of choosing your path, a skill as critical as it is empowering, for within it lies the blueprint of your future. Now consider the concept of decision-making. It is, at its core, the most fundamental expression of human freedom, the ability to choose one's own course in a world of endless possibilities. Yet, with this freedom comes a profound responsibility. Each decision carries with it the weight of future consequences, the ripples of which can extend far beyond our initial vision. It is here in the moment of choice that we define ourselves, not merely by what we choose, but by how we make those choices. But how does one navigate this complex process? The journey begins with self-awareness. Understanding who you are, your values, your dreams, and your limitations is the compass by which you can navigate the sea of choices. It's about listening, not to the cacophony of the world, but to the quiet voice within, guiding you towards your true north. For it is in aligning your decisions with your deepest values that you walk the path of integrity, a path where each step is taken with purpose and conviction. Yet in the quest for self-awareness, we encounter the specter of indecision, that paralyzing fear of making the wrong choice. It lurks in the shadows of our minds, whispering tales of failure and regret. How then do we overcome this formidable adversary? The answer lies in the understanding that indecision itself is a choice, one that offers neither progress nor learning. Embracing the possibility of failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block transforms fear into courage, indecision into action. Making informed decisions is an art that balances the wisdom of the past with the vision of the future. It involves gathering knowledge, seeking counsel, and considering consequences, but also trusting in the leap of faith. For even the most well-informed decision carries with it a degree of uncertainty. The key is not to eliminate uncertainty, but to navigate it with agility and resilience, knowing that each decision, whether it leads to success or temporary setback, is a step forward on the journey of growth. This brings us to the cornerstone of decision-making. Commitment. A decision without action is like a seed without soil, a potential that remains unrealized. Commitment is the force that propels us forward, transforming thought into action, possibility into reality. It is the bridge between the world of dreams and the world of deeds, a bridge built on the pillars of discipline, perseverance, and faith in oneself. As we delve deeper into the art of choosing our path, we must also recognize the role of intuition. In a world that often prioritizes logic over feeling, intuition is the inner compass that guides us through the fog of uncertainty. It is the whisper of the heart, offering direction when the road ahead is obscured. Trusting in this intuitive sense, honed by experience and attuned to our innermost desires, is an essential skill in the art of decision-making. In conclusion, the act of deciding is much more than a momentary choice. It is a declaration of intent, a commitment to the journey of becoming who we are meant to be. Each decision is a thread in the tapestry of our lives, a tapestry that we have the power to weave with intention and purpose. So as you stand at the crossroads of your own life, remember that the paths before you are not predetermined. They are yours to choose, to explore, and to make your own. In the grand tapestry of life, where each decision marks the beginning of a journey, the next step is to chart the course. Imagine, if you will, the open sea before you, vast and uncharted. To navigate these waters, one needs more than just a sturdy ship. One needs a map, a plan that turns the winds and tides from adversaries into allies on the journey to the shores of success. This, my friends, is the essence of planning, the art of designing your blueprint for success. But what does it truly mean to plan? Is it merely a list of tasks, a series of steps to be checked off as one marches towards their goal? No, it is much more. Planning is the act of bringing the future into the present so that you can do something about it now. It's about envisioning the life you want to lead, the person you aspire to become, and laying down the path brick by brick, decision by decision. Let us delve into the heart of planning, starting with setting clear objectives. The beauty of a plan lies not in its complexity, but in its clarity. Clear objectives are like stars in the night sky, guiding us through the darkness towards our destination. They give us direction, a point on the horizon to aim for. But how does one set these objectives? It begins with a vision, a vivid picture of the future that pulls you forward. This vision is then distilled into specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. These are not just wishes cast into the wind. They are commitments, promises to oneself that bridge the gap between aspiration and reality. Mapping the journey is the next step in our planning process. It's one thing to know where you want to go. It's another to understand the steps it takes to get there. This is where the plan takes shape, each step laid out with precision and care. But remember, the path to success is rarely a straight line. It winds and turns with hills to climb and rivers to cross. The key is to anticipate these challenges, to foresee the obstacles and prepare for them. This doesn't mean filling your map with detours and delays. Rather, it means arming yourself with the resilience and flexibility to face them head on. Resource allocation, the art of marshaling your assets, is critical in this journey. Every endeavor, every quest for success requires resources, time, energy, knowledge, and sometimes capital. The art lies not in having limitless resources, but in using what you have with wisdom and creativity. It's about making the most of each hour, each dollar, each opportunity. Ask yourself, how can I use my resources to move closer to my goals? This question is your compass, guiding your decisions and actions. Anticipating challenges is where the true strength of a planner is tested. The sea of success is often stormy, and it is not the absence of storms, but the ability to sail through them that defines a successful navigator. What are the potential obstacles on your path? How will you navigate them? These questions are not meant to deter you, but to prepare you. For it is in preparation that we find the power to overcome. And let us not forget the importance of time frames. A goal without a deadline is but a dream. Time frames give our aspirations substance, turning the ethereal into the tangible. They create a sense of urgency, a gentle push to keep moving forward, to keep striving. But remember, while deadlines are important, so is patience. Success is a journey, not a sprint. It's about consistent effort over time, not a frenzied dash to the finish line. In closing, planning is an act of hope, a declaration of faith in one's ability to shape the future. It's a testament to the belief that with vision and effort, we can bring our dreams to life. As we forge ahead, remember that the strength of your plan lies not in its rigidity, but in its ability to adapt, to evolve as you do. For just as the sea changes, so too do we. Our plans must be living things, growing and changing as we journey towards our dreams. After meticulously charting our course with the compass of decision and the map of planning, we stand at the edge of action, the threshold of execution. Here lies the true test of our resolve, the proving ground where visions are transformed into reality. But what does it truly mean to execute? It is the art of taking action, of moving with purpose and precision towards the goals we've set for ourselves. It is here, in the realm of execution, that our dreams begin to take shape, molded by the force of our will and the sweat of our brow. Imagine, if you will, A sculptor standing before a block of marble. In their mind's eye, they see not the stone before them, but the masterpiece within waiting to be revealed. Each strike of the chisel, guided by the vision of what could be, brings them closer to the realization of their art. This is execution, the deliberate, disciplined action that turns the possible into the tangible. But how does one embrace this process, this journey from vision to victory? It begins with the discipline of execution, a commitment to the daily actions that move us closer to our goals. Discipline is the bridge between wanting and achieving, the tool that transforms aspiration into achievement. It is about doing what needs to be done, even when we don't feel like it, especially when we don't feel like it. Discipline is the fire that forges the steel of our resolve, shaping us into the individuals capable of turning dreams into reality. Yet discipline alone is not enough. Execution requires a strategy, a method to our madness. It's about breaking our grand vision into manageable tasks, each a step on the stairway to success. But remember, the beauty of execution lies not in rigid adherence to a plan, but in the agility to adapt, to respond to the unexpected with creativity and resilience. It is in the doing that we learn, that we grow, that we discover not just the path to our goals, but the depth of our own strength and determination. Monitoring progress and adapting our course is essential in this journey. Just as a sailor must adjust their sails to catch the wind, so too must we be willing to adjust our efforts in response to the feedback we receive. Success is rarely a straight line. It is a series of zigs and zags, a dance between action and adaptation. By keeping a keen eye on our progress, celebrating our victories, and learning from our setbacks, we ensure that every step takes us closer to our destination. And what of setbacks? They are, after all, an inevitable part of any journey worth undertaking. It is here, in the face of challenges, that our commitment to our goals is tested. Setbacks are not a sign to retreat, but a call to rise, to summon the resilience and perseverance that lie within us. Each obstacle overcome is a victory in itself, a testament to our strength and a step towards our ultimate success. Remember, the greatest achievements are often born from the greatest challenges. Embrace the setbacks, for they are the forge in which the iron of our resolve is tempered. In the end, execution is about more than just taking action. It is about embracing the process, about falling in love with the journey. It is about finding joy in the struggle, passion in the pursuit, and fulfillment in the fight. For it is in the process of chasing our dreams that we truly come alive, that we discover not just who we are, but who we have the potential to become. So as we move forward, let us do so with courage and conviction, with the knowledge that our dreams are not just within reach, but within our power to achieve. Let us execute with purpose, with passion, and with persistence, secure in the belief that our actions today shape our reality tomorrow. And now, as we stand on the brink of action, poised to take the steps that will turn our plans into achievements, let us step boldly into the arena of execution, armed with the discipline of action, the adaptability to overcome, and the resilience to persevere. We are not just dreamers, but doers, not just planners, but achievers. The journey ahead is ours to define, each step a stroke of the pen and in the story of our success. In the grand theater of life, where each of us plays a leading role in our own story, we've journeyed together through the chapters of deciding, planning, and executing. Now, as the curtain rises on the final act, let's reflect on the symphony of success, a melody that resonates with the harmonies of determination, resilience, and achievement. Have you ever paused to consider the music of your life? Each decision a note, each action a chord, all coming together to compose the symphony of your existence. The beauty of this symphony lies not in its perfection, but in its complexity, in the way the discordant notes of challenge and setback blend with the harmonies of triumph and joy. This is the music of success, a melody that is uniquely yours, a tune that you have the power to compose through the choices you make, the plans you craft, and the actions you take. But what does it truly mean to succeed? Is it the accumulation of wealth, the accolades of peers, or the realization of personal goals? While these are manifestations of success, true success is something more, something deeper. It is the fulfillment that comes from growth, the peace that comes from achievement, the joy that comes from giving. Success is not a destination, but a journey, not a moment in time, but a lifelong pursuit. As we embrace this journey, let us remember that the symphony of success is not a solo performance, but a collaborative endeavor. Along the way, we are joined by mentors who guide us, friends who support us, and adversaries who challenge us. Each person we encounter, each relationship we nurture, adds depth and richness to our symphony, teaching us lessons, providing us with inspiration, and helping us grow. Yet the journey of success is not without its challenges. There will be moments of doubt, periods of struggle, and times of failure. But it is precisely these moments that provide the crescendos of our symphony, the points where the music swells with emotion and intensity. For it is through overcoming challenges that we find our true strength, through enduring hardship that we discover our resilience, and through navigating failure that we learn the most valuable lessons of all. As you compose the symphony of your success, let each decision be made with intention, each plan crafted with care, and each action taken with courage. Let your melody be one of hope, your harmony one of hard work, and your rhythm one of resilience. And when the inevitable mistakes happen, when the wrong notes are played, remember that they are but fleeting moments in the grand composition of your life. It is how you respond, how you adjust and continue that defines the beauty of your symphony. So, as we bring our time together to a close, I invite you to stand at the conductor's podium of your life, baton in hand, ready to lead the orchestra of your actions towards the masterpiece of your success. Remember that the music of success is not reserved for the chosen few, but is within reach of all who dare to dream, plan, and act. Let your life be a symphony of purpose, passion, and perseverance. Let your actions be the notes that resonate with the music of achievement, and let your legacy be a melody that inspires others to compose their own symphonies of success. For in the end, success is not just about what we accomplish for ourselves, but about how we inspire and uplift those around us. And now, as our journey together concludes, let us move forward with a renewed sense of purpose, a refreshed commitment to our goals, and a reinvigorated passion for the pursuit of success. May the music of your life be bold. May your symphony of success be a testament to the power of deciding with clarity, planning with purpose, and executing with unwavering determination.